I'm not really architecture because my career's goals are to be like a senior chief ISO in cloud security, like a GRC ISO, right? But I cannot succeed without really having a foundational technical knowledge of how cloud, those solution designs, how it works.
Okay, okay, got it, got it.
Yes. And then bring it in the frameworks, those frameworks, security frameworks, right? Then mapping them. Yep.
So, seems like that you just started your journey as a cloud, the cybersecurity or the GRC, but you didn't succeed. And now you are like polish your skills and enhance your skills, not only about the single cloud, but also the multi-cloud, either on the AWS or Google or Azure cloud, along with the security and the migration skill set or the expertise. Correct me
Mhm.
if I'm wrong.
Yes, yes. And again, anything that we are focusing in should be the context of the security in the cloud. You understand? Because what I'm saying is cloud is big, right? I've seen people that do training architectures, all these people, but what we should focus on is should be the security in the security context of cloud. We look at cloud in the security context.
Okay, that's perfect. Okay, let me ask you some questions.
Mhm.
We can jump directly on the security, but there is a hurdle. Without the understanding of the infrastructure, how would you move forward? Let me ask you one
That's
simple question. Let's say you would like to encrypt some infrastructure, like encrypt your EBS volume without knowing that EBS volume, where it will be attached, either on the EC2 machine, which type of families or the regions, and what is the GP2, IO1, ST1, SC1, IO2. How will you configure the encryption at rest in terms of the
that's the
security?
ve- that's a very good question. The thing, even though I'm not saying that's a very good question because that's the limitation that I have now, right?
Now you understand
Because
what why I'm asking you.
yes, exactly. I
Okay.
understand, and that is the problem that I have, right? And that's why I'm on this call because yeah, I look at like currently, like I'm a reviewer. I look at those solutions in the perspective of security, right? Review.
Okay.
Oh, I have to do a lot of analysis, but it takes me to assimilate because I don't understand RDS, those things, those groups designing. I don't understand. That's why I'm here. So that's why I didn't really want to. I love to be an engineer, right? That's why I didn't really say, but because my goal is to be an engineer, but in the GRC uh area. You understand? I don't want to end like a GRC, like a cloud engineer, but a GRC, like a cloud engineer or a security engineer GRC, which
Okay.
entail the architecture that is mentioned. Yeah.
Okay. If I talk about, let me check one thing. Just give me 1 minute.
Mhm.
Uh,
Let me also. Mhm. Legacy. Okay.
just give me 1 minute. Let me check one thing for you.
No problem.
Mm,
Mhm. So currently, where are you based now? I think you say
I am from Pakistan by default, but I am right now I'm in Bahrain, and now I need to move to Egypt as well. The reason behind, I'm a multi-cloud trainer.
I saw it on your video.
I'm a multi-cloud trainer. I have trained more than 7,500 professionals in 22 plus countries, and I'm currently in the teaching field, like the training field, from the last 22 years. I started my career as a network engineer, train as a Cisco trainer from the last 7 years, train as an Exchange, Active Directory and Microsoft Exchange in back 2010 till 2003. Since 2015, I am teaching AWS. Since 2019, I am teaching Google Cloud. Since 2021, I'm teaching Alibaba Cloud and the DevOps like Docker, Kubernetes, all the things. Now I'm running my own company as well with the 30 plus employees, provide services to my clients, not only the trading but also the solution designing. So you can say I'm the CEO as well. I have my own company in Dubai. I have my own company in USA, Wyoming as well.
Oh
So,
wow.
yes,
Mhm.
so I'm not just a trainer. In the Upwork, yes, I'm a single person. I'm a consultant as a freelancer. But apart from Upwork, I'm running my own multinational company. And I love to design the solution, and I love to hear from your side as well. So just give me 1 minute regarding the GRC. Okay, so
Mhm.
If I talk about the GRC is not specific with the cloud security. It's simply
I understand.
governance and compliance. So
I
if I
understand.
talk about governance and compliance, it means the HIPAA compliant, the PCI DSS compliant, the SOC 1, SOC 2, SOC 3, right? And the ISO 27001, 27003, and so on, right? So this is not the particular specific certification which we can cover. This
I
will be
understand.
covered. This will be covered on the cloud security, and regardless you select the AWS, regardless you select the Google or any cloud, they all are compliant. What we need to do, we just need to understand that how can we convince and how can we understand which compliance is for what customer. Like if we talk about the hospitals, the HIPAA compliant is must. If we talk about the financials, the PCI DSS is must. So instead of focus on that, we just need to focus on understand in terms of technical skills. We just need to understand how we can learn and how we can understand the cloud services in terms of security. Like in terms of, in if we talk about the AWS, we have the guard duty, we have the inspector, we have the encryption at rest, we have the encryption in transit, we have the identity and access management like authentication and authorization, we have what should I say, the stateless firewall like the network ACL, we have the stateful firewall like the security group, and so on. So before moving forward, do you have any experience of any of the cloud like hands on, or we are the first one to discuss with
Like,
this?
even though I do a little bit, but I don't want to even say I know anything, right?
Ah, okay, okay,
I
okay.
don't even want to, even though like I've been reviewing, right?
Hmm.
GCPs, but I don't even want to say I know anything because I want to, right? I got in a career like I was, as I said earlier, I mentioned cybersecurity in the
Hmm.
audit, all those things, right? But I want it. I want to know the base from the base.
Okay, now got it. So what I will do after this call, I would like to share the complete course outline based on the requirement. Because to be honest, brother, with you, may I know your name, Polly?
Yeah, Polly.
Polly. Okay.
Polly.
So Polly, let me clear one thing for you. AWS has 250 plus services. Google has 250, 200 plus services. We either although I'm working from 10 plus years in the cloud, I'm not know more than 50 plus services. The reason behind,
Mhm.
not all services is belong to us. As a
Yes.
DevOps engineer, as a security, the some services are related to us, but the other services are for the machine learning, for the AI, for the
Mhm.
development, for others. So we will skip that. So what I
Yes.
understand it, after this call, I will design the course outline with you, like for a, which include the AWS architect services, the operation services, because I want to focus to complete as soon as earlier your operation part and jump into the security part in order to comply,
Mhm.
because I'm the security certified as well. I'm
Mhm.
8x AWS certified and the
I
10x
saw.
Alibaba certified as well. So
I
me
saw.
and my team will help you out. We'll connect with you. Even one of my team member is on the WhatsApp as well. So
I
maybe
saw.
if I busy, my team member will connect with you, and we will not be hurry. We will not be say that we will start by tomorrow. We will just design the course outline, we will share the course outline, you will understand, we will lock the scope, we will divide by month. And to be honest, what you need to do, you need four things before moving forward. Number one, it's not about technical and you don't need to write it. Number one, passion. Number
Okay.
two, consistency. You need to be consistent in order to learn those things. You
Mhm.
don't need to be drop off. You don't need to be skip like after 1 month skip period and then rejoin again. You need to be dedicated and you need to be loyal by yourself.
Yep.
If you have four things, you can move forward very easily. And I have trained a lot of students on multi-cloud, so I know how to start, where to start, and what to start. It's very easy for me, right?
Mhm.
So after discussing with you, my goal is to train on first of all, instead of all other cloud, I would suggest to start with AWS and Google first. We will focus on AWS and Google, and on the AWS and Google, I will focus on the infrastructure part, virtual private cloud. Maybe some you hear some names, not
Mhm.
not in depth, but you hear some names: networking, virtual machines, right? Load balancers, auto scaling. So we will focus on the infrastructure part, including the database and all the things. Once
Mhm.
you get hands on dirty on that, we will jump on the security part. Do you have the AWS account or Google account?
I used to, but we'll just start afresh.
No
Yeah, we'll
problem.
just start out.
Okay,
Okay, I
just
do,
hmm,
I do, but I because I was trying to do a self something, so my
Not a
encryption,
problem.
the subscription, right? Yeah.
Not a problem. Just write it down. After this call, let me give you some task before we start the actual work. Just complete your
Mhm.
AWS account and just complete your Google account. Google, if you sign up the Google account, just write it the name cloud.google.com. Let me give you
Yeah.
on the chat is is a cloud.google.com, right? Just go to the cloud.google.com, complete the sign up, and you will get $300 for 3 months. This is
Mhm.
enough for you to complete the labs. And after this call, I will design a solution for you, which include the AWS, the Google, and the security part of the AWS and Google both. And
Mhm.
then you can start working directly.
So you said you one is Google. What about AWS?
Yeah, both. AWS plus AWS security, Google plus Google security. So there will
Okay.
be a 4 course, right? Once you complete the AWS and Google part, then you will jump on the AWS security and Google security. So I will
Okay.
divide your course in 4 different modules. First one is the AWS infrastructure. Second is the AWS security. Third one is the Google infrastructure. Fourth one is the Google security. I will try my best to make it simple as much as possible so that you can easily move forward. And we should know that what's the scope, because as like I said, we have 200 plus services. Maybe once we lock the scope and we move forward, you tell me, hey Usman, I would like to learn this service as well. I will
Mhm.
strictly politely refuse that and regret that we cannot cover those services because this is out of scope.
Mhm.
So maybe you would like to learn those services, but not now, on the another scope. Like we can say the advanced network design, because I'm a network trainer as well. My
Yeah.
responsibility is to design the VPN tunnels, site to site network, firewalls, and all the things. But I would not like to add in this course because this is totally out of scope and the things will be mess up.
Let me. Yeah. Let me.
If you
let
have
me.
if you have any question, just feel free to ask me.
Yes. If you say you're not going to add networking, because in my previous or current roles, the challenges that I'm here is the context, right? Or the scope. I look at networking as a core foundation. I look at identity access management. I look at data, right? And the other operations. They are core into everyday's life that I do.
Okay, so in the AWS and Google, you will get some networking topics like the virtual private cloud, how to design
Mhm.
the network, route table,
Mhm.
subnets, internet gateway, net gateway, elastic IP. Hopefully, you will cover
Mhm.
all the things. Not only that, but on the same part, we will cover some the security aspect as well. But uh, we will add in the module 2. Like I said, we will have 4 modules. One is the
Mhm.
AWS infrastructure, where you will learn AWS VPC,
Mhm.
EC2, database, load balancer, and auto scaling. Khalas. The second module. The second module will be start with the AWS security, where we will cover identity and access management, where we will cover authentication and authorization. We will cover the identity center, where we will learn about the single sign-on. We will discuss about the security of the stateless and stateful firewall, like the what should I say, the security group and the network ACL. And we will cover the some encryption topic. We will cover detections. We will cover AWS config as well. Same for
Mhm.
the Google security. So before moving forward, I would like to share the complete course outline with you, that what you will learn, and at the end of the module, what you will achieve, what you will get hands on at the end of each module, so that you will be very very clear that you will get from our side, along with the
Mhm.
timeline. Okay, what you will achieve and get. Okay, so let's focus on this 4 module. I know you have a lot of question from my side. You want to become a master of this security and all the things, but you need to be consistent and we need to be slowly and steady. We cannot complete this part. So think the
Yes, I
2026
agree.
year, like this year, to complete all of the tasks. So I will not discuss any of the other things because it will be very confusing for
Mhm.
you and me as
I
well.
agree.
So let's
I
start
agree.
with the small items. I will share with you the complete outline along with the modules. You will accept that. We will finalize the timelines. We will finalize the pricing. We will finalize the date. We will finalize the instructor. And what you need to do, you just need two things. One, you complete your AWS account. Second, you complete Google account. And once you all the things, what you need to do is the second option is you just need to complete uh, uh, the practice labs which we will provide you. And what we will give you the recorded lectures and the slides as well, the material as well. We have a lot of materials which we design and set up by ourselves, so we will give you. We have the practice exam as well. We will give you some practice exams which is running in our software, so that you can easily pass the actual exams, not only the architect exam but also the security exams. Okay, so give me some time. Let we will connect
Hmm.
again once I give you the outlines and all the things. Then before start the actual training part, we will connect again. And then I will
Okay.
explain all the outline. Maybe tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. I will ping
Hmm.
you on the WhatsApp. Okay. So just give me one day. Let me complete your outline and then we will connect again.
Okay. So I just have some few questions. I think you really explain, and this is the type of person I was looking for, right? Who has
Okay.
that experience in the field? Because right, I have really, this is really what I wanted. But when you look at what are the feasibility, the duration,
Okay. So
it's
don't,
not a rush. It's, yeah, like for me, I just want to say it's not a rush, but as you said, consistency. I don't want something we do or tomorrow. Or less. If there is a day, I'm not saying things happen, right? We can always say, hey, maybe next week I'm not going to be available, but we still have videos or labs that I can watch, right?
correct, correct. So
Yeah.
my trainer
Yeah.
will give you the recorded lectures in English, so that
Mhm.
once you will be free, you can just click on and then start working on checking on that videos, right? And then, are you
Mhm.
currently doing any job, or you are free even a day and
No,
night?
I work.
You are
I
work.
work.
Okay,
I work.
so it's my responsibility to set up the trainer with you on your time, at least three
Mhm.
days a week. We cannot conduct the classes on daily basis, because the reason behind,
Mhm. Yeah.
we have different trainings, number one. Number two, if I set up the daily classes, you will be exhausted. You
Mhm.
cannot revise the lectures and then my trainer will start the next lecture, so that you will not be able to revise the last lecture, and then things will be mess up and you will be confused and you would like to shut down all the things. So instead of that,
Mhm.
maximum 2 or 3 classes in a week, and then you
Mhm.
will coordinate with with the trainer. Even we have the separate WhatsApp group, we will discuss over there. You can ask the question as much as you want, but we need to stick in the scope. We cannot go without out of the scope. So
Yeah.
that would be good.
Yeah.
And I really
Yeah.
appreciate if you understand this, because we have a lot of services. If you like some of the services which is not in the scope, definitely it will be hard. But what we will do, once we complete all 4 modules, AWS infrastructure, Google infrastructure, AWS security, Google security, then we will set up the fifth module along with other services in that. Okay, and then
Okay.
we will add your custom services which you would like to learn. But there is a first interaction between you and me. So first, let's check that how much you are interested to understand and how much I am capable to deliver this training to you, and then we can easily move forward. And
That's right.
we will divide the pricing on the specific module, so that we will not bound the payment at the end of the course, and you will not be able to pay at the end of the course as a huge
Mhm.
amount, as a one amount. So we will divide your
Mhm.
amount in different segments, like module by module. Once one module is complete, either on 1 month or 2 month, you will pay one amount, and then so on.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. So yeah, sounds good. So as you just said, you will get back to me, right?
Okay,
As
I'm
far you
sharing,
do.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sharing minutes of
Mhm.
meeting on the
Mhm.
WhatsApp group. You know, minutes of meeting means like what we discuss in a summarized way.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I'm
I
sharing
understand.
on the minutes of meeting, so that you will be understand that what we discuss. And after that, after one day, like
Okay.
tomorrow, hopefully I will give you the complete course outline along with module, along with the pricing as well. My assistant is also on the
Yeah.
group, so he will be in contact. And don't worry about that, regardless on Saturday, regardless on Sunday, we will be available. But definitely there is a time zone different. Sometime I've been traveling, sometime there I have a flight on Sunday, I have a
Yeah.
flight
Yeah.
on Tuesday as well.
Mhm.
So might be I
Mhm.
maybe I was on the plane, I was on the flight. I will. So don't worry about it. Just leave a message and just tell me your availability. That, hey Usman, I'm available for next 3 hours. I'm available for next 4 hours. So it's my duty. It's
Mhm.
my commitment to get back to you within the specific time.
Mhm.
Okay.
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 Sounds
Sounds good.
sounds good.
Okay.
All right.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.